Yeah, gon' play that. Take you down, I'ma say that. Mine need me a couple dollars. Telling you now this payback. So I take that. Ask them now what stage at. I've been going to the top and I got what they not, so I know that they hate that. But I'm on now.
Alright you guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another football reaction video. As you can see, I've actually got a football in my hand. I put a football in my hand. And we're going to play with it. And we're going to get used to it. Whilst watching AJ Green, wide receiver for the Bengals. Look, I've put my Broncos hat on because it's the closest thing I have to resemble anything to do with the Bengals or the Bengals. Once and for all, I'm going to find out exactly how you say it, hopefully. And without further ado, it's a wide receiver. We always like wide receivers. We're going to see some agility, we're going to see some speed, we're going to see some catches, we're going to see some swag. Let's do it.
The quicker you're here, the faster you go. That's why where I come from, the only thing we know is
AJ Green is elite. He has great bounce. He has great hands.
Top 2 wide receiver in the league.
Top 3 in my opinion. Top 3 receiver.
Damn! Now that is a wrap. Shit. Another guy who's dropped down the list.
AJ Green makes his annual appearance on the players list.
He looks like AB.
He's been on it every year since entering the NFL.
Every year? Well, that's fantastic.
AJ could do it all, whether it's the deep ball, he could take a screen to the house for AD.
Oh, he's quite lean, isn't he?
And just the way he maneuvers.
He's quite long and lean. He looks about 6'2", 98 kilos, I reckon. Let's see. 6'4", 95 kilos. Taller and lighter than I thought. He went with the fourth pick in the first round of the 2011 draft. He's played for the Bengals every single year, and he's been selected for 7 Pro Bowls, excluding last year. And it seems as if he's injured, from what I'm reading here. He's got a 4.49 40-yard dash, 18 reps on the bench press. At that height and that weight, I mean, that's with those arms being that long, that's impressive. 2018, on September 13th, 2018, he had the first 3-touchdown game of his professional career against the Ravens. On October 7th, in a win against the Dolphins, he caught 6 passes for 112 yards, setting a franchise record with his 32nd 100-yard receiving game. He suffered a toe injury in Week 8 and missed the next 3 games. He returned in Week 13, however re-injured the toe, and was placed on season-ending injured reserve on December 5th, 2018. He finished the season with 46 receptions for 694 yards and 6 receiving touchdowns. And he still made it on the list, even after playing only 9 games. That's impressive. That's impressive. Okay, let's get into it.
Catching the ball on the sideline. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Well, let's have a look. Tony Toe Tap. What do we got? Catch, place, and drag, as Antonio Brown says. Place and drag. Okay, what do we got here?
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Catches the ball. Now this is within a split second, all this. Catches the ball, places his left foot, and drags his right. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Sometimes you get caught up in like playing defense, and then when he comes across your face, you're like, oh, I gotta guard him.
A lot of people have actually recommended me watch this guy.
That catch down the middle when he split the safeties for a touchdown was
John Ross, fastest guy in the NFL. Shit, he didn't slow down the whole entire way.
I'm like, for sure they're gonna reset the ball. We'll be good. 3rd down, and he got the catch.
The 7-time Pro Bowler putting his stamp on the game right there.
It's just you have to be aware of where he's at all times, man. As a defender, it's pretty hard.
Just ask the Ravens. The wideout who can seemingly do everything did something for the first time against Baltimore.
Hat trick.
That was my first time ever really experiencing something like that.
Touchdown! AJ Green, touchdown!
AJ Green.
Jeremiah Green.
And it was a hat trick.
AJ Green for the first.
What is it? Andre Jeremiah. Adriel Jeremiah. Jeremiah, not minor. Adriel Jeremiah. Green.
NFL career has 3 touchdowns in a game, and it's only 2 minutes into the second quarter.
You know, I'm on the sideline. Like, wow, this is pretty cool to watch.
3 touchdowns pretty much in the first quarter. Hat tricks and NFL records. List of hat tricks. What's a hat trick in the NFL? A hat trick occurs in association football when a player scores 3 goals. No, that's not it. There cannot be many. Okay, most... Alright, let's go. Most NFL touchdowns in a game. Here we go. We're going to have to do it like this. Holy shit. Here we go. Gale Sayers had 6 touchdowns in one game. Most NFL touchdowns by receiver in a game. Here we go. Okay, so we've got a whole heap at 4. We've got 3 players who've scored 5 touchdowns in a game. Callan Winslow, Jerry Rice, Bob Shaw. We've got another 38 players who've scored 4 in a game, including the likes of Jerry Rice, Lance Elworth, Eric Decker, Wesley Walker, Randy Moss, and Mike Ditka, Terrell Owens. We then have another. This is how many hat tricks were scored in a game. Holy fucking shit. Okay, we've got at least, I would say, a couple of 100 hat tricks.
Green remains the only receiver since the NFL merger in 1970 to start his career with 7 straight Pro Bowl invitations. And he joins Antonio Brown and Julio Jones as the only active receivers to average at least 80 yards in 100 or more games.
It's never hit or miss with him. It's always hit. And if it's a miss, it's because, you know, we finally all miss as a unit.
If there was a miss in 2018, it was injury. Green played in just 9 games.
And it's weird because he doesn't act like the superstar that he is. I don't think he gets as much notice as other people like Julio Jones and Odell.
Ask any corner from any team, he still gets that respect. When he's on the field, everybody knows where he is.
He goes up and get the ball like no other. He's going to be by far a gold jacket, a Hall of Famer when he's done.
Best on the field. Let's go.
Boom. Absolutely love it. So he jumps up and gets the ball like no other, apparently. Because he's got a 35-inch vertical jump at 6'4", with a 10.5 feet broad jump and a 4.49 second 40-yard dash. Absolute weapon. Absolute weapon. Alright guys, next player. Vikings. I'm not going to say Daniel, and I'm not going to say Danielle. We're going to say D. Hunter, defensive end for the Vikings. Number 57, new on the list. He didn't make it last year. From what I can see from his thumbnail, his arms look like Phil Heath. But you know, a lot of these guys on NFL teams, the physiques are just insane. They're absolutely insane. And I know that a heap of these guys love the fact that they can actually show their arms off. Because they're usually huge, they're usually ripped. It's just a cool look. It's just a cool look, having your helmet on, having shorter sleeves, seeing your arms fucking popping out. But we will be back shortly for that and more on the next episode of Rugby Player Reacts to the top 100 players of 2019 in the NFL. Next player, Danielle Hunter. Danielle? I'm not sure. See you soon, guys.